and that way they would kiss in the middle of all the chaos with a side of nectar. A tiny bird, known for its flight precision, able to flap their wings at a rate of 40 to 200 times per second. No other birds can fly like hummingbirds. They can fly forward, backward, and even upside down. Every time we see a hummingbird, a special moment unfolds. As a Puerto Rican, I also enjoy the many names hummingbirds go by. Some of these names are Colibrí. Colibrí is most likely one of the main names for the hummingbird in Puerto Rico, and also in other countries and places. The word colibrí is of indigenous origin. Picaflor, one of the main names in the island as well, along with zumbador. These two are Spanish forms Puerto Ricans and other nations may use to call the hummingbird. And now, let's move on to how our Taino called the hummingbird. I totally love some of the names Taino used to refer to the hummingbird. Linguistics, vocabulary, names can help us paint a better picture in understanding the people groups that may have integrated and assimilated into the Taino population. Join me so together we admire and unravel the beauty behind the Taino language and indigenous tongues. Colibrí. Yes, colibrí is of indigenous origin and may be a word that at one point overlapped with Puerto Rico and other nearby nations. There may be a Taino Spanish thug and pull for whose word is their own. Information suggests that actually the Spanish Empire got loan words from the nations they first encountered, and that's the Taino. Moreover, it may add, Puerto Rico and Cuba are the places where the Spaniards got most of these influences from. Therefore, colibrí is an indigenous word among many nations. This includes Hispanic nations. It is important to note Taino words are mostly sentences on their own and metaphorical, poetical expressions as a name. Although I cannot come up with an exact translation, the origin of colibrí seems partially onomatopoeic. Sum sum. Clear Taino onomatopoeia meaning hummingbird and has been used by Puerto Ricans. Sum sum. Guani appears to be a general word for hummingbird in Taino. However, if we translate guani and divide the syllables into two, it would then read the water, or something like he's the water. Nonetheless, we may extract this word with a more advanced translation. We start with gua, n-i, guan-i, guan-ni, separating into three words now, reading the Lord Spirit or the Noble Spirit. You thought it would end there, and then if it wouldn't, it would still not make any sense further? Word guan may be similar to the verb to shimmy or to shake. With this deeper translation, guan, I, reads as the shaking of the spirit. Ahiana, ahiana. This is not necessarily a word Taino used. It's obviously a word composed by two modern Taino Borique words by modern Borícua. Ají is our Sylvester pique for Puerto Rican Criollo hot sauce, and ana is the Taino word for flour. Even though this is the case, modern words are worth reviewing. This is my favorite name Taino had for hummingbirds, Guaycariga. Guaycariga may be composed of four words. Guay, the sun. Ka, which is a verb to be. Ri is strength or power, but I don't know exactly what might ga mean. I would presume this is a common article or prefix. This may mean it's the sun power. In order, it would say sun is power. If it would have been guay cariga instead of guay, guay cariga, guay ka riga, that would then mean the spirit is power. I hope you like the first parts of this video. It's the raw rendition of this footage I took of colibrí in the backyard, and I'll explain. I say I hope you go and hit like on the first video You may not like it because of the noise. It's actually a hummingbird I saw on a branch while the neighbor was cutting branches with his chainsaw. I was amazed at how, despite of the awful sound the power tool makes, the colibri was able to remain near to consume nectar from the literal racimo de plátano of a plantain tree. Clearly nervous, as he looks from side to side, goes back and forth from the branch to the plantain tree. After a while, I understood why he was going back and forth. He was sharing the nectar with his girlfriend, who was also near but then stayed at his same branch while he went to get the nectar. And that way, they would kiss in the middle of all the chaos with a side of nectar. To me, it might have been that they felt it was risky, as toward the plantain tree is the direction the neighbor was working. I truly hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and subscribe. This is Abaqueto Neborique, and I'll see you on the next video.